Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's video, according to experts, that it's not yet time to loosen COVID-19 quarantine protocols. I think this is in response to that update we did the other day with regards to the Department of Health were tasked by the IATF to study the proposal to ease or to relax travel restrictions or quarantine protocols for international visitors. So, this is a response of an expert. I am going to give you guys the details on this. Let's find out what's his take on this matter. And also, Secretary Duque said that Manila should de-escalate to alert level 2 when cases of COVID-19 will continue to decrease on a daily basis. Details coming right up. So, you guys are probably familiar with this expert because I have been doing travel updates, and usually when somebody come up with a suggestion or when somebody come up with a proposal for the betterment or relaxing quarantine protocols, this particular expert will always have a counter suggestion or counter, I wouldn't say counter proposal, but it's almost like he's stopping this proposal that other agencies are doing. For example, Mr. Concepcion yesterday or last Friday have suggested or proposed that the Philippine government should re-examine the quarantine protocols for international visitors, not just international visitors, but for foreign nationals who are currently allowed to enter the Philippines, Filipinos, balikbayans, and all that. And he said that when something is loosened up, when some situation has changed, they should reevaluate their protocols. And the IATF tasked the DOH to look into this proposal and see what they come up. But today, Dr. Eaton, I know this name sounds familiar to you guys. Dr. Eaton has a counter statement over that he says that it's not time yet to loosen COVID-19 quarantine protocols. So I am going to read you guys the details, why he said this, why he's countering this proposal again. So I don't know what he sees that other experts doesn't see. So I am not going to wait any longer, and I'm going to read you guys what this doctor has to say again with the pending proposal, about the proposal that the DOH is currently working right now. Not yet time to loosen COVID-19 quarantine protocols, expert. The national government was urged not to loosen the country's coronavirus disease or COVID-19 protocols yet because the Philippines is not yet out of the woods in terms of the COVID-19 surge, a public health expert said on Monday, January the 24th. Health reform advocate and former National Task Force against COVID-19 Special Advisor Dr. Anthony Tony Leachon said that it is not yet the right time to relax the COVID-19 protocols in the country. I think it's not timely at this point to loosen up the quarantine guidelines or protocols because right now we are definitely in a surge and we are not yet out of the woods. Based on the data that we have recently, Leachon said in an interview. He added that the country had over 29,000 new cases with a COVID-19 positivity rate of around 41.8% on January the 23rd. The testings are not yet adequate, and I think the cases that we have right now are underreported, given the fact that maybe the rapid antigen test were not actually included in the data of the Department of Health, he said. Loosening up the guidelines and protocols amid an ongoing surge may be a counterintuitive move, according to the public health expert. He likewise stated that Metro Manila may be doing well, but the adjacent regions such as Calabarzon and Central Luzon are seeing an increase in infection. There is no sign right now of a downward trajectory in order to loosen up guidelines, he added. Meanwhile, NTF against COVID-19 Special Advisor Dr. Tudor Ted Herbosa on January 22 said that there is a possibility that the Manila COVID alert level status will be downgraded by February if infections continue to decline. So, here we go again with Dr. Leachon. In some of his statements, it makes sense, but the rest of it is more along the line of contradictory to what Mr. Concepcion has suggested the other day. So, the IATF has a lot on their hands at the moment. So, it's either the IATF would listen to the suggestion or proposal of Mr. Concepcion, or they would listen to what Dr. Leachon is saying. But it doesn't mean that it's not yet time for the Philippines to loosen up with the quarantine protocols. That doesn't mean that they cannot open the country for foreign tourists. That is completely different. They may not loosen up a little bit, but they could open the country for foreign tourists to come in, because of course they love to study. They will probably pick a group, or they will probably only allow in limited capacity for foreign tourists, and see how it's gonna work when they start to open up the country. So this news is not completely a bust, because he used to work for the National Task Force of COVID-19. I don't know why he was taken out of that position or something, or he was assigned to a different department, but like I said, his statement doesn't really mean anything that the Philippines will still close its borders for foreign tourists. It could be they will loosen up a little bit, or they will still impose the same quarantine protocols and they will open up the country for foreign tourists. So this statement, like I said, is not so bad news at all. It's still bad news, because it's funny how they fight against their suggestions or their protocols. When somebody come up with a good idea, somebody is going to counter that and trying its best to stop that proposal not to happen. But hopefully we will hear some good news from the IATF probably in the next few days, because it's that time of the month again that they are going to review, they are going to meet up again, and who's going to be in the green, yellow, and red list. It's either they are going to give us an updated list, or are they going to abolish that with the quarantine protocols? Are they going to completely remove the quarantine protocols, or they are going to shorten it? So, like I said, it should come out before February 1st. Hopefully 2 to 3 days before the new guidelines is implemented, that the IATF has already announced what will be the new guidelines. This is for February 1st until February 15th. But we might get surprised that they might open the country finally. But please, guys, please, I am just saying this. This is just my opinion. This is just my own prediction. Don't buy a ticket because the Eaton squad said the foreign tourist is going to open. No. I am just saying this because everything is possible. We'll never know what they are going to announce on February 1st. I am just saying, but please also do your own research. Make sure that it is officially announced. And I will definitely let you guys know when there is an official announcement on what's going to be the new guidelines for next month, or what are the changes. Is there going to be major changes like they did this month? So like I said, guys, I know you guys have been waiting, others have been waiting for 2 to 3 years to come into the Philippines, but hopefully we get to hear that good news that everybody has been waiting for. But like I said, we have to wait, and only if we can decide when the Philippines should have opened their borders for the foreign tourists, that would have been done already. But unfortunately, we are not in the position to do that. But I will definitely keep you guys posted if any changes or any new announcement from the Philippine government, particularly the IATF, on the new guidelines or any revisions of the travel restrictions to the Philippines during the time of the pandemic. So, what do you guys think of Dr. Leah Chon's statement again with regards to the Philippines is not out of the woods yet when it comes to COVID-19 surge? So, is he right? Is he wrong? Or you're in between? What do you think this particular expert should do or should help to improve the quarantine protocols in the Philippines, or to make the travel restrictions to the Philippines a lot more easier and accessible to permitted travelers to the Philippines? On the other news, Secretary Duque said that Metro Manila, because currently Metro Manila is currently on alert level 3, that it should de-escalate to alert level 2 if COVID-19 cases will drop on a daily basis. So right now, I think we are at 29,000. It's actually dropping. It still fluctuates, but you could see that it's really dropping. And probably we already had experienced the peak of the surge of Omicron in the Philippines, and now it's dying down. So that's why he said that Metro Manila might be on alert level 2 on February. They even said that Metro Manila might be on alert level 2 by Valentine's Day. So I will keep you guys posted on that when there is an announcement of the shift of alert levels, especially in the Metro Manila area. So this is our quick update for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page or Instagram, same handle, the Eaton Squad. I thank you all for continuously supporting and trusting our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.